With a population of nearly 300,000 people, Fort Wayne, Indiana definitely has plenty of options for people to go shopping, including 6 Walmarts, 3 Meijers, 3 Targets, 9 Krogers, 2 Best Buys, and 2 major shopping malls, one of which being the second largest indoor mall in the state that attracts over 15 million visitors per year. But even with all of these major retailers and malls thriving in the city, Fort Wayne still has its fair share of this. Hey everybody, I am back in the same area that I was in last week where I was filming that abandoned Kmart, and today I'm actually at what used to be Value City department store. It's actually right next to the Kmart that I was at last week. I saw this as I was driving out here last week, and I thought I want to take a look around to see what's going on with this place. Obviously it's abandoned. What they did is they actually tried to convert it into a go-kart track, an indoor go-kart track, and then that closed. So apparently nothing can really last on this part of town as far as a big department store or a big place like this. So I have never been back there. I don't know what is back there. It's not blocked off, and there are no trespassing signs, and I'm not really trespassing. I'm just walking back there. I'm not going to try to get into the building or anything. So join me and come with me to see what is around what used to be the old Value City department store in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Alright everybody, I am out at the Value City department store, what used to be Value City department store in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'm kind of right next to the Kmart that I was at last week, like I said. Just to give you an idea, this place is so dead back here. We're kind of in the middle of this little valley here, and it's pretty much just trash everywhere along the road. I'm not sure how long ago it closed. I'll have to find out, but it became a indoor go-kart track and like a fun center a couple years ago, and then that ended up closing too. So again, the building sits empty and abandoned. And there is power. This is behind the store. It is just absolutely garbage back here. There's a pool. I don't know what the plans are for this place now as it sits empty, but I just kind of wanted to come out here and look at it because I've actually never been here except back when it was Value City. Oh, this is kind of fun. That's a McDonald's apple pie container from, looks like, a very long time ago. So much trash back here. This is, like I said during the last video at Kmart, this is a really just not a good part of town, and I don't really feel comfortable here. I actually kind of waited in the car for the good chance to come out here and go back here because there were people just kind of wandering around, and you never know what their intentions are. It just looks like there's really not much back here. I didn't see the loading dock. I don't know if the trucks maybe pulled up right here or what, but and coming here kind of made me think about too how whenever I think the loading dock's over here. It kind of made me think about how whenever a store starts going out like this, or a company starts going under, we always like to blame Amazon. And I don't blame Amazon. Amazon does what people want. They give them, I don't know where these are from. But Amazon, they give people what they want. Cheap prices, a huge selection, and fast shipping. That's what they do. If, you know, and they've only been around for 20 years, whereas these Kmart and Toys R Us and all those have been around for much longer than that. So I don't think it's really fair to blame Amazon. Here's the loading dock. And this is actually a really big place. I didn't know it was this big. Now, I mentioned last week, the hotel there that is really known for drugs and prostitution, human trafficking, pretty much everything. That's that. So we're pretty much just on the other side of that and going along this building here. See, I couldn't come in that side because it's actually blocked off. But anyway, I keep getting distracted. I'm sorry. As I was saying about Amazon, I don't think it's really fair to blame Amazon for everything, because they're doing something that I like, everybody likes, and as long as people are happy with that, they're gonna keep shopping there. You know, why would you go out of your way to go to a Kmart that's got a very bad selection? Alright, here you go. Value City Department Store. I'm glad I found this, because there's really no remnants of this actually being a department store. Other than that, I couldn't find any signs or anything, because when they converted it to a go-kart track, they pretty much ripped everything out. But anyway, when you blame Amazon, that doesn't really make any sense to me anyway, because like I said, that's the way shopping is becoming now. It's people shop online, they like low prices. And you know, I don't even blame Walmart anymore. I used to blame Walmart when I worked at Kmart. But you know, what's the point of doing that? Because again, I think so many of the people that do blame Walmart are probably some of their most frequent customers. I mean, I know people that say they hate Walmart, but yet they still shop there all the time. So however, I don't shop at Walmart because I have plenty of other options. You know, we have Meijer, Target, all those, Kroger. So there's no reason for me to go to Walmart. And I never do. But anyway, this was just what I wanted to do today. Just come out here and look at this place, because it's just unbelievable how this place just sits empty. And Home Depot, Kmart, they're all on the same street, and it's just, you know, I know this part of town really just died several years ago. There used to be this big factory called I can't remember, but it was a big factory that made like semi trucks, and at one point it had over 10,000 employees, and it's actually just down the street from here. But it ended up closing, which means 10,000 really good paying jobs just disappeared overnight. So when that happened, this part of town really just died. I mean, if you drive down this one street, there's Kmart, this place, Home Depot, several restaurants, a couple of motels that are all just sitting empty. And the only things left on this part of town are a Dollar General, which is actually right there, and pawn shops, check cashing places, pretty much everything you would see kind of like on a dead part of town. But I don't know. I don't know how this part of town's ever going to recover, if it ever will. But anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed this video. It was kind of short, but I just wanted to make sure I got out here at some point. And I'm glad I did without getting arrested for trespassing or mugged by someone. But Value City Department Store. Alright, so everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was kind of short, but thanks for watching, and have a great weekend, and thanks again.